Yo, Clipzy fam, get ready for a news rush like you've never seen. First up, Logan Square is saying goodbye to some beloved spots like Furious Spoon, Pink Squirrel, and Deadbolt, but don't worry, new ventures are already planned to take their place. Then, we're heading down to the Texas coast, where beachgoers are spotting a rare and massive jellyfish, nicknamed the pink meanie, that looks just like floating cotton candy. We're also diving into the American remake of the powerful Italian film, The Boy with Pink Pants, with Nick Cassavetes set to direct this emotional story. And finally, we're mourning the loss of a true Hollywood legend, the iconic Italian movie star Claudia Cardinale, who graced our screens in classics like The Pink Panther and 812. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Logan Square says goodbye to a ramen staple and 2 bars. Get ready for some major changes in Logan Square. The popular ramen spot Furious Spoon, along with neighboring bars Pink Squirrel and Deadbolt, have all quietly closed their doors after years of serving the community. This isn't just a simple shutdown. It marks the end of an era for these beloved neighborhood hangouts, especially Furious Spoon, which was the last of its kind in the city after multiple locations shuttered over the years. But here's the twist. Hanny, a well-known restaurateur behind successful spots like La Victoria and Café Con Leche, is stepping in. Hanny's company, One of a Kind Hospitality, is taking over all 3 spaces and has exciting plans for new concepts. Business license applications are already in the works for a new restaurant in the former Furious Spoon space and a combined bar in the areas formerly occupied by Pink Squirrel and Deadbolt. This transition comes after months of negotiations and promises a fresh wave of culinary and nightlife options for the bustling Milwaukee Avenue corridor. Adding to the news, the closure of Deadbolt, in particular, is seen by some neighbors and local officials as a positive step. Following a petition for its closure after a shooting incident earlier this year, many residents have expressed relief, citing concerns about safety and the bar's clientele. Hanny, who has openly expressed his desire to improve the block, aims to bring a renewed sense of community and safety to the area with his new ventures. These local changes are just the beginning of our news roundup. Next, we're catching a rare sight off the coast of Texas that's as beautiful as it is massive. Giant cotton candy, jellyfish wow Texas beachgoers. Prepare to be amazed by a bizarre and beautiful sight along the Texas coast. Beachgoers have been encountering a truly colossal jellyfish, affectionately nicknamed the pink meanie, and it's causing quite a stir. These aren't your average sea creatures. They can weigh over 50 pounds and boast tentacles that can stretch an incredible 70 feet long, giving them the appearance of enormous, floating cotton candy in the water. Jace Tunnell from the Heart Research Institute shared his astonishing findings, spotting more than 10 of these giants on a single 10-mile stretch of beach. He even witnessed one of these massive jellies wrapped around a smaller moon jellyfish, its favorite meal, in a Port Aransas marina. Despite their intimidating size and appearance, experts assure us that their sting is surprisingly mild, ranking just a 2 out of 10, with Tunnell himself experiencing it firsthand while filming and describing it as only slightly worse than a typical moon jelly sting. The appearance of these pink meanies is considered quite unusual, adding an extra layer of fascination to these encounters. This rare phenomenon offers a unique glimpse into the ocean's wonders and highlights the incredible biodiversity found just off our shores. From the wonders of the ocean, we're now turning our attention to the world of film. Get ready for a powerful story from Italy that's getting a major Hollywood remake. Hollywood gears up for American remake of The Boy with Pink Pants. A deeply moving Italian film that captivated audiences is set to make its mark in Hollywood. The Boy with Pink Pants, originally directed by Margherita Ferri and a significant success in 2024, is getting the U.S. remake treatment with acclaimed director Nick Cassavetes, known for his work on The Notebook and John Q. at the helm. The original film is based on the harrowing true story of Andrea Spezzicatina, a 15-year-old from Rome who tragically took his own life in 2012, following relentless bullying both in school and online. The movie resonated profoundly in Italy, becoming a cultural phenomenon that grossed over $11.8 million and drew nearly 2 million viewers to theaters. This upcoming American adaptation, produced by Tarek Ben Amer and Eagle Pictures, will shift the setting to a small American town. The screenplay, penned by Roberto Proya and Michael Gallagher, will maintain the story's emotional core, with a particular emphasis on Andrea's relationship with his mother, Teresa Manes, who has become a prominent anti-bullying advocate. Cassavetes himself has described the project as a punch in the gut, aiming to explore universal themes of family, adolescence, first loves, and the inherent vulnerabilities of youth. Filming is slated to commence in 2026, with the ambitious goal of sharing this powerful narrative of pain and resilience with a global audience. This poignant film remake is a testament to enduring stories. And speaking of enduring legacies, we now turn to a true icon of cinema whose impact will never be forgotten. Hollywood mourns the loss of Italian cinema icon Claudia Cardinale at 87. The film world is in mourning following the death of the legendary Italian movie star Claudia Cardinale, who passed away at the age of 87. Cardinale was a mesmerizing presence on screen, celebrated for her unforgettable roles in iconic Italian masterpieces such as Federico Fellini's 8½, and Luchino Visconti's Rocco and His Brothers, and The Leopard, as well as Sergio Leone's epic spaghetti western, Once Upon a Time in the West. Her career spanned over 5 decades, marked by a captivating blend of sensuality and strength. Early in her career, she made indelible impressions in supporting roles, notably as the new wife in Rocco and His Brothers and the bride in The Leopard, where her effervescence shone even against towering performances. In Fellini's 8½, she embodied Claudia, an elusive muse offering a tantalizing possibility of absolution. Her versatility also saw her star in The Pink Panther as Princess Dalla, opposite Jean-Paul Belmondo in Cartouche, and in westerns like Richard Brooks' The Professionals. Cardinale's impact extended beyond Italian cinema, with notable appearances in the miniseries Jesus of Nazareth and Werner Herzog's Fitzcarraldo. Throughout her illustrious career, she received numerous accolades, including an honorary Golden Bear at the Berlin Film Festival and a career Golden Lion at the Venice Film Festival. She was a true artist who continued to work and inspire, even in her later years, advocating for emerging directors. Her legacy is that of a free and inspired woman, both as an individual and as an artist. What an incredible life and career. That brings us to the end of today's news roundup. Stick around for a quick recap and make sure you're subscribed. All right, Clipzy fam, that's a wrap on today's whirlwind of news. We saw Logan Square's Furious Spoon, Pink Squirrel, and Deadbolt close with new plans on the horizon. Texas beaches welcomed the massive and mesmerizing Pink Meanie Jellyfish. Hollywood is set to remake the powerful Italian film The Boy with Pink Pants, and we bid farewell to the incomparable Italian movie legend Claudia Cardinale. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and tell us in the comments which story blew you away the most. Follow us on all social platforms for more.